Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building, talking to you guys today on this Sunday about semen retention. Why you will be God's gift to women on semen retention. Why you will be God's gift to women on semen retention. You'll be God's gift to women on semen retention because you're finally becoming your true self. You guys notice how like a lot of, let's say, high value men, it seems like it may be a little bit harder for high value men to find a mate. And the reason this is because it seems like someone who's a little bit lower value, it seems like they have nothing to lose. So they're gonna go after anybody who they want, and they're going to be like they're gonna go after anybody you want and detach from the outcome. They're not gonna care because they don't really have that much to lose. They know that if they get rejected, oh well, it's back to their normal life. But if they do take their shot and they do get the results, then hey, they gain something. And this is the mentality anybody has to have, because a lot of high value men, if they're high value, they seem to have they have an ego. Like, let's say they have a big bank account, so they're expecting a woman to just go up to them and talk to them and all of this, and and show them the pursuit at the beginning. And that usually doesn't work like that. Like, women are not gonna come knocking at your door to try to be with you. You have to put yourself out there. And the people who have nothing to lose, who have like low who have nothing to lose and just go for their shot without caring about the expected outcome, those are usually the guys who get the woman. And then the people who have egos, who have something to lose, who have their ego to lose, those are usually the guys who are kept wondering and kept waiting because they have something to lose. They have their ego to lose. Because like, if you're putting all of this work in as a high value male, and then you pursue a woman and she rejects you, I mean, you're gonna feel a little bit down on yourself, because you're gonna be like, hey, I did all of this and I still didn't get what I wanted. And that's kind of the landscape for some high value men. Like they said, apparently like Brad Pitt, the first time he was in like Hollywood, like it was hard for him to find a mate, because I guess like he's Brad Pitt, and like he's expecting women just to be like throwing themselves at him. And I mean, that's usually true, but like he has something to lose, because if his ego is destroyed, like what will he do? So yeah, the people who have nothing to lose, who are detached from the outcome, who don't really care because they just don't really have anything to lose, those are usually the guys who get the results with the woman. That's what I've noticed. So if you are a high value male and you are continuing to stick to your purpose, just make sure you're detached from the outcome. Have this abundance mindset that, hey, if it doesn't work with this, there's 20 other million deserving women who would be happy to be with you. And that's kind of the mentality you have to have in order to attract abundance and high quality into your life. You have to play as if you have nothing to lose. Hit it or miss. You're not truly alpha until you're getting consistent sex with a bad female, with a high value female, and you still have that, you keep that masculine frame of it's either this or nothing. Like, you're not detached to it. You know that it can leave any second you want. So you're not going to play the needy card. You're not going to play the I need you. Because if you play the I need you card and she's suspecting that from you, she's sniffing that off of you, your needy card, your I need this or it's nothing or I'm nothing without you card, then it's going to be a recipe for disaster. It's going to be like, hey, this man doesn't seem like he's sticking to his masculine frame, his abundant frame, his high value frame, and it seems like he's caring what people think, and he's caring if I'm with him or not. And this is a very big turn off to quote unquote women. So make sure you're keeping that masculine frame. You will become God's gift to women on semen retention, because you're fulfilling your duty, you're fulfilling your purpose. You're not letting outside gratification and instant gratification take your soul. You're not letting her win just because she has looks or just because she has a nice body. You notice that thing, but that's not going to sway your decision. There has to be, when you become high value, there has to be more to the ingredients. There has to be more ingredients. Like, anybody can have a nice body, anybody can have all those things, but what is her mental, like, where is her mental capacity at? Like, where is her soul at? Like, does she think that she's gonna look like this forever and she's gonna just depend on her looks for the rest of her life? And if she thinks like this, then sooner or later she's got to go, because looks can only get you so far. There has to be more to you. There has to be some sort of soul aspect. There has to be some sort of intelligence, social intelligence, empathy, gratefulness. Because, like, anybody can get like surgery and look like plastic, but are they really, is their soul in the right place? These are the type of questions that you have to start asking yourself once you become high value. These are the type of questions that you have to ask yourself, because anybody and their mother can look good. That's not, especially in 2020, where it's like a given. Like, there's so many resources for you to enhance your looks. There has to be more to the ingredients. Like, there just has to be more, and you will become the best choosing. You will have high ranges of choosing signals and just choices when you retain. Because look at it like this: you're building yourself up, so when the time comes, you're the best option. You're maximizing, you're enhancing the qualities about you. You're putting work in the gym. You're building a business, so you're not a slave to the 9 to 5. So you have lifestyle choices. You're working on your social skills, because you can have all those other things, but in the social setting, you have to have, your mouth has to be there. You have to talk with a certain way. You have to act like a certain way. And all of the other things help, but they're not the deciding factor as well. In the point of inflection, in the point of intention, when you're with the woman, there has to be some sort of something about you that conveys that you are confident, and you keep that masculine frame that we've been talking about. And semen retention can help you with this. It can help you establish that non-neediness, that detachment from the outcome, that keep that masculine frame, and it just helps you become a well-rounded individual. And when the time comes to display yourself, you're using your sexual energy to your advantage. Because if you relapse, you're not gonna be your true self. You're gonna be a little bit quieter, a little more submissive, a little more just you're gonna care a little bit too much for some reason. As soon as you relapse, there's some certain thoughts that come to your head as to why did I do this? I'll never amount to anything. Maybe some old thoughts might creep up, some doubts might creep up, and you might take that as your new reality when you relapse. Confidence comes from doing the right things all the time, because your brain needs evidence that you're becoming that person that you are wanting to be. And every time you try to go back to those bad behaviors, your brain puts it into this thing where, hey, he's not doing what he said he's doing, so that's gonna lower your confidence. And if that lowers your confidence, you're just not gonna be your true self, and it's gonna be harder to convey confidence in any situation. So make sure you're doing it on purpose. Peace.